Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author, and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. Are remorseless people luckier than others? Followers seem to think so. While conscience binds the good in an unending dialogue with their own actions, they move through life unburdened for a journey through criminal minds.
It was not the crime that first unsettled me. It was the nail polish on her fingers. Neat, deliberate, each detail tended to with care. You don't get that kind of perfection unless professionals help you do it. But here was Abhirami, a woman standing trial for killing her 2 young children, presenting herself with the composure of someone doing a casual outing, not a courtroom that might condemn her for life. 7 years ago, when the case broke, my thoughts went first to the children. Even if they saw their mother dropping something into their milk, they would have drunk it. Why would a child suspect the mother of murder? The court found her guilty, her lover too. Yet the case felt like more than a domestic tragedy. It was a warning of how the lure of attention, illicit relationships, and fantasy, amplified by platforms like TikTok, not banned when the crime happened, can erode moral fibers already tattering. For Abhirami, elopement with her lover wasn't enough. She wanted to erase every tie that bound her to her existing life. So she poisoned her children. In nature, some animals kill their young to spare the weak, to conserve resources. But evolution bends most species towards nurturing, not destruction. Monkeys, our closest kin, do not practice infanticide, which makes maternal filicide in humans not just rare but chilling. Psychologists trace its motives. Altruistic filicide. A suicidal mother saves her child from a motherless life. Psychotic filicide, driven by hallucinations or delusions. Unwanted child filicide. The child is an obstacle. Spouse revenge filicide. The child is killed to take revenge on the father. Abhirami's motive lay in the coldest category. The child is a hindrance. On the day of the verdict, the honorable judge pronounced the sentence, life imprisonment for both. That image stayed with me. The woman waiting for judgment, her hair neatly tied, her face composed, no tremor of guilt, no eyes hollowed by remorse. She cried only when the punishment was pronounced. She asked for mercy, the same mercy she never showed for her children. We grow up in a world where mothers are protectors. We have seen our mothers not eating, not sleeping, not even combing their hair for weeks if their child is unwell. Think of Manisha Kachadia, who in the recent Air India IC-171 crash in Ahmedabad shielded her 8-month-old son from the flames with her own body, later donating her skin to save him again. Her instincts were pure, reflexive, child before self. Abhirami stood at the opposite pole. Evil isn't effortless. History's monsters have had to step over the deep neural wiring of compassion and empathy to commit their crimes. Yet some do it and live on as though nothing happened. Perhaps they have what psychologists call dissociation. 2 selves coexisting. One, the rational self that walks, talks, and performs the social dance. The other, hidden and dark, driven by lust, desire, hatred, or greed. The mind capable of such cruelty is not always broken. Sometimes it is intact, calculating, able to measure out gestures of grace with the same precision it measures out poison. It can hold two worlds within itself, one that functions in the daylight of social life, and another that thrives in the night untouched by pity. Valluvar saw this long ago. In Thirukkural 1072, he speaks with bitter clarity. Nandrari Varir, Kayavar, Thiruvudayar, Nenjaththu, Avalam, Ilar. Compared to the compassionate, the wicked or fortunate, they carry no weight of remorse in their hearts. It is a cruel fortune. For while conscience binds the good in an unending dialogue with their own actions, the truly remorseless move through life unburdened. And so they walk on, their hands calm, their pulse even, carrying the quietest death of all, a soul untouched by guilt.